Yeah, I've got to play better. There's no doubt about that. I think as a group, we all have to play better too. And it's disappointing when you put in the work during the week and you come out and you don't play the way that you're capable of playing. Credit to Jacksonville. I thought they did a good job. Played well. But we have to set a certain standard for ourselves. That every week, we've got to show up and we've got to be ready to go. And in the first 2 weeks, we haven't done that. It's a long season. And, we've got to get back to work, but today wasn't good enough.
You talk about being ready to go. Is that something you felt during the week, or is it just on game day?
Yeah, I think, it's hard to, put your finger on it. Obviously, I have to look at today, at the tape of today to see all of the mistakes that we made. There were a lot of them. But I feel like the preparation's been, pretty good. But clearly it's not transitioning into playing the way we want to, play. And so I think we all have to take a hard look in the mirror, find ways to individually be better, so collectively we can be better. And, that's what we'll get back to work on tomorrow.
Matt, from a protection standpoint, is there anything you can do as quarterback, especially on some of those stunts and just different movement type of tactics?
Yeah, I think, number one, got to make sure, when we go back and look at it, we're in all the right calls. And, that's partly my responsibility as well. And so, I've got to, do a great job of that. And then I've got to do a great job of getting the ball out, trying to understand. And, we knew coming into it, it's a good pass rush team. Understand the ball has to come out. And, I've got to do my part that way. And then, make good decisions with the football too, even when there is pressure. I mean, that's part of playing this position is being able to hang in there, make good decisions under duress, and, we turn the football over too much.
What happened on the first interception?
Yeah, it's just, just a little bit not being on the same page. I think, Ash has done a great job for us all year, and I probably put the ball out just a little too far.
When's the last time you were part of a shutout?
I don't know. I've played in a lot of games. I've got my ass kicked before. I know that much. So it's all about how you respond. And you get up off the floor. It happens in this league. There's good players across the board. Every week is going to be tough. It happens to you sometimes. But one can't turn into two, and you have to, pick yourself back up, have a great week of preparation, make sure we have better performance next week.
At any level, are you just kind of surprised? I mean, you knew this team, all you knew is what you saw from afar. Are you surprised you guys are here right now?
Certainly had high expectations for us coming into it, and you never, at the beginning of the year, think you're going to be 1-1 after 2 weeks. It's just not in the competitor's mindset, but we are where we are, and I think being realistic about where we're at and what we have to do to improve is important. It has to be brutal honesty, and we've got to find ways to play the way that we're capable of. And it starts with me, and I've got to do that this week.
Is there something in the game plan that needs to change or needed to change today?
I mean, we have to play better. We have to, figure different things out. When you don't score points, you have to be, critical of everything. And I know our coaching staff will do a great job of that. And that starts with Frank. I mean, he takes ownership of everything, and I have a lot of respect for that. So I think across the board, we all just we have to do a better job. But as players, it comes down to making the plays come to life. And we've got to do a good job with what is called of executing our assignments and making sure that we're all on the same page.
How do you evaluate a couple more leader if a guy needs a kick in the pants or like a helping hand up off the mat?
Yeah, I think it's about knowing your teammates, getting to know them individually, understanding that everybody is different, and how you deal with guys is, how you think is best for them individually. And we've got a competitive group, there's no doubt about it. We certainly have not put that out there, the first couple of weeks, but I have great belief that we will.
You were brought here to make a difference, and how do you think this team can kind of grow from these experiences and be different in a sense from these first 2 weeks?
Yeah, I think, if you're going to be a championship, football team, which is, the objective of all 32 teams, across the league, you have to be hard, you have to be tough. And sometimes, you have to have that mud on your face a little bit and pick yourself up and find out what we're really all about. And although it's early in the season and we have a long way to go, the sense of urgency needs to be there, and I think it will be. I think we got the right group of guys. But you have to be battle tested. You have to have some wounds. You know, you have to come back from those a little bit, and you have to be tougher for those experiences. And although we're not where we want to be 2 weeks in, I think, you know, there are instances that you can learn from, and you can be better for, you know, and be tougher for as we move forward. And that's what we've got to realize, you know, and we've got to, you know, put it into action.
Okay with the hand after that late shot?
Yeah, I'm good. I mean, it's just sometimes you get rolled up. It feels funny sometimes when you're out there, and then you shake it off and you're good.
Okay, last one right here.
You played here last year as a member of the Falcons. Did that Jacksonville defense look or feel different from your perspective?
Yeah, I think they're improved. Obviously, scheme is different coordinator, a handful of different players. But I do think, you know, they're an improved unit. Certainly played with confidence today. I give them credit. They played well.